Alright, so in this lesson we're going to show you the difference between email marketing, text messaging marketing, and also Facebook Messenger marketing. Okay, so let me just kind of take it back 6 years ago when I first started my journey with Facebook ads and network marketing and online marketing, right? And here's a strategy that essentially has made a lot of people millions, including myself. Okay. So here's what we used to do 6 years ago. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about 6 years ago, and even before that, and even 2-3 years ago. This is a strategy that is being used a lot. Everybody uses it, and it's already crowded, and it's just boring now, right? But essentially, this is what I'm talking about. You create an ad. In this case, it could be a video, something like this, right? A video ad, right? So this is our video. And this is our ad. Here's our name right here, and then we have some copy, and then here's your video, here's the subject line, here's the call to action, right? Here's the CTA, call to action, right? Well, what you do with this is that you put this ad in front of your target audience, okay? And then people used to, and still do, okay? You get people to click on this call to action button, and essentially what you do is you tell them, you know what, go to my capture page. In this capture page right here, you promise them something. I'm going to give you this PDF. It could be a PDF. It could be a video training series. It could be an audiobook or something, right? Something of value in exchange of these people's emails, right? And essentially after they submit their information, okay, they will submit their information right here. Okay, they will submit their email. Okay, I'm gonna write it on top of that. They will submit their email. Okay, and after that, you will send two things would happen. Number one, you send them an email series, an email autoresponder. Okay, AR for autoresponder. Okay, so as soon as they submit their information, you have a series of emails that are going out on day 0, day 1, day 5, and so on and so on. That's the follow-up system, right? But here at the same time, maybe if it's a video, then maybe you do give them the video number 1, and then you give them video number 2 later, and so on, right? So and that was a strategy. You go from a Facebook ad to a capture page, okay? And after the capture page, you ask for their email address. Okay, and once you ask for their email address, you exchange value for value, and then you follow up with them via email. And then here at the end of this video training series, there would be essentially a pitch, and that's where you make money. So you can either make money right there, or you can make money with the email campaigns that you have, right? So that's how it used to work. That's how things worked out for me. That's what worked before. Now that doesn't necessarily work anymore. Why? Because it's already crowded. There's too many people doing it. Everybody already knows what to expect, and so on and so on. So, we're gonna go over this information later, okay? But let's talk about it now as well. Open rates for email marketing has gone down to 20%. Okay, when I started my journey online, it used to be in the 80%. Give me a quick second. Let me see if this is still recording. Yes, it's still recording. Okay, so it used to be 80%, but it's gone down to 20%, and guess what? It's going to keep going down to 15% and 10%, right? So what does this mean? This means that out of let's say that you build a list of 1,000 people. Out of 1,000 people, anytime that you send an email blast, before 800 would open, now only 200 are going to open. Okay, now click-through rates used to be for email marketing. I'm talking about email marketing right now. Okay, the click-through rates used to be anywhere from I believe it was 20 to 40%, or 30 to 40%. Now it has gone down to 1% to 3%. So out of every 1,000 emails that you send to your list, right? Let's say you have 1,000 subscribers. Anytime that you send out an email blast, 10 to 30 people would actually click in the email, right? So what do you want them to click? Well, because you want to give them whatever it is that you promised them, right? But people are not clicking. They're not opening. They're opening the emails to only 20%, but out of those 20%, only a few of them are clicking. And that's what you want them to do. If they don't click, guess what? There's no money. Okay, there's no money if they don't click, so you want them to click. Okay, so that's what used to work before, and this is why we don't use email marketing anymore. That's because email marketing is dying, is going down. It's not dead completely. Okay, still works for those people that already have their big lists. Okay, but if you're starting from scratch, it's definitely not going to work for you. Okay, so what we do instead is now we're using different strategies like SMS marketing, right? Text messaging marketing, open rates are anywhere from 90% to 100%. There's a big difference between this, right, and this right here, 20%. There's a big difference. Now, click-through rates are anywhere from 30% to 50%. Okay, and so I rather have let's say a text messaging campaign sent out to all these people. Let's say I have a list of 1,000 subscribers, and I rather get 900 to 1,000 out of 1,000 people, right? I rather get 900 to 1,000 people to open rather than just 200. There's a big difference, okay? And I'd rather get 300 to 500 people to click instead of 10 to 30. Okay, big difference. And actually for Facebook Messenger marketing, it's actually the same thing. It's 90% to 100% open rate, and click-through rate is 30% to 50% click-through rates. Okay, so there's a big difference between these two strategies. What's working now, what's working today, and what used to work back then. Okay, now a lot of people say, okay, well, man, I don't know if people would want to give me their phone numbers. Trust me, we're going to show you exactly how to do that, because people are doing it right now today, and we're going to show you exactly how that's done. And just like here, you would have an email marketing campaign that's automated. You can also have an automated messenger marketing campaign. You can also have a text messaging marketing campaign. And by the way, you can automate this. Not only that, but also it's not expensive at all. People think, oh my God, now I have to pay thousands of dollars. No, you can pay less than $1 a day, and you can have an automated machine that is doing this for you. Okay, and we're going to show you how that's done with less than $1 a day. There are many different softwares, many different things that you can use, and we make it easy for you. Okay, so, but anyways, the point that I wanted to make with this video is that, and by the way, let me check something real quick again. Okay, the point that I want to make with this video is that this email marketing is dying. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself in front of the big wave, in front of the new strategies, and people are not doing this. People are not doing this. People in your industry, in this industry of network marketing, of online marketing, of MLM, they are not doing this. So you are positioning yourself just like here. If you would have been at the beginning of email marketing, if you would have built your list when it was so easy to build a list, right? An email list, you would have made millions. And that's why a lot of people have made millions. That's why I became so successful at what I was doing, because I had my email list and I was pitching to those people nonstop, right? But I understand that used to work before, not anymore. Okay, so with this in mind, keep this in mind right here. What we're going to be using is something along the lines of text messaging and messenger marketing, and we're going to show you how you can automate this entire process so that you can actually make money even when you are sleeping. Okay, so with this in mind, that's about it for this session. Keep this in mind, and in the next lesson, did I say session? I meant lesson. In the next lesson, we're going to go over the big idea. What is it that we're going to be doing? We're going to lay it down step by step. Okay, this is Coach Miguel, and I'll see you in the next lesson.